Since the beginning of mankind, people thought the Earth was flat, a giant disk underneath a firmament dome. The Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, science told us we live on a globe, a spinning ball shot into infinite space. They want us to believe that we are nothing but random stardust, meaningless. But they're wrong. They lie. Wake up. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Space is a hoax. We never landed on the moon. Do you believe we're living on a rotating ball flying through space at thousands of miles per hour? Where is the curvature? Where? They control our minds. They control our thoughts. They control everything. Think twice. Think again. Wake up. The Earth is flat.
What's going on here now? Oh, damn, I didn't plug in my fucking camera. Just give me a second here, guys. I forgot to plug in my camera. What am I doing here now? How did I fix this before? There. All right. Get organized here for once. How are you guys doing today? We have some phone calling to do today. We're going to phone the Canadian Space Agency because they're not replying to my emails. I need to figure out, ask them what the return time is on emails. And yeah, I'm going to email them again and again and again and again because I'm documenting all of this information just in case I go to trial, which I highly doubt if it will. I am stating in my papers that I file every time I have to communicate with the registry officer. That's the way things are done. Whatever I need to change or fix, I have to refile them. So hopefully this is not a long process. because they're not really communicating too well. They're just sending me an example. Do your papers like this. And I'm like, okay, but my papers are like the example you sent me. So their communication is horrible. I will phone them and complain about that the communication needs to be better in order to file these frickin' papers. Anyways, moving on. What else? We need to phone the observatories. And I've got some. So here's the deal, guys. You know this. I am 100% honest and truthful out in the world here. We will be, I'm supposed to be going on to Roger Ledwell's show here soon. I hope Astronomy Live is going to be there because I've been looking at his footage and it is absolute garbage. Nothing he produces is real, authentic. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is worse than the Canadian Space Agency's bullshit. That's how bad it is. Or NASA's bullshit. Absolutely pathetic. He needs to reevaluate his software editing shit that he uses to produce his cartoons, his falsified videos. He needs to upgrade. If he's buying a $200 software program for his computer, he needs a $500 computer program because it's obviously not working for him. Okay? It's absolutely disgusting. He's presenting this shit as real when it's not. Absolutely horrible. So, I just refiled my papers again. Hopefully they'll go back to me within the week here, stating that I need to fix something else or add something. And I guess I'll repeat the process. And I just hope this can get done sometime before Christmas. And if it doesn't, then whatever else. I guess I can continue on and start complaining at some point. My neck is not doing too well today. It's a little stiff, so I'm trying to keep moving. What do we got here? We got Sammy, we got Stone, Monkey, we got Owen, Chris Parker, Charles, God of Thunder. Absolutely amazing. How are my eyes today? Pretty good. In relation to my eyes, they're like freaking. I'm trying to. Oh, I should be doing that right now. I have been trying to combat my horrible eyes that I got due to my health issues. Who the hell is it? Everything but that. Trying to do the whole antihistamine allergy business. I don't know. Maybe I'm not taking enough, but we'll see what happens. I'm wondering, we're going to try to phone Calgary Observatory because we phoned them in the past. Oh, yeah, here it is. I was wondering where it was. Boo! So what's happening, guys? We got the beautiful flat Earth clock there. They were making those in Germany in the late 50s. We've got McToon on the shelf there, the big troll there with the beautiful pink hair, and the wonderful Subaru WRX, which I do not own. I own an Outback. Someday I will own one or two of those. And so, yeah, moving on. What should we start with? I guess we can phone the Canadian Space Agency because that's going to be a short conversation because they don't really pass on phone calls or patch you to connect you with other people. I have stated in the email that I'm wanting to talk with a astronaut, if that's what they want to be called. Of course, they're called astronaut. They're not called astro, yes, or maybe, or could be. They're called astro. No. So yeah, we overdo the. Yeah, no, I know. I researched that because the antihistamines are like literally tiny as fuck. So you've got to, and I'm like, you got to think, why are they so tiny? Because they're probably powerful. So, but I think you're allowed to do 20 milligrams. I am a bigger person, so I could probably do 20 milligrams instead of 10. So, yeah, and things, I kind of need to ramp things up when I take things like one extra strength Tylenol. I don't do that. I always do two. And of course, if there's vitamins involved, the sky's the limit, depending on which ones you're taking. So let's get the Canadian Space Agency out of the way, and then we'll get to the pictures. And this is what I mean, guys. When I record shit in the sky, I sit back and sit down on the bed on the floor, because that's where I sleep. And I sit back and I'm obviously observing what I've recorded or taken pictures of. And I have to sit there and just, okay, I'm like, what do I do at this point? I'm obviously not editing my pictures or my so-called videos that Astronomy Live is doing. He takes a picture and makes it into a 3 or 6 second video out of the picture. No. He's dense in the head. Go and record a video of Venus or the star Sirius for 10 minutes. And then come back and show me what you've got. An individual star. It's not hard. I do it all the time, folks. That's why I phone the observatories, because they don't even do it. So, hey, if you want to lie to the population or your friends and family and your children, go right the fuck ahead. That's your issue, not mine. But according to me, you're a lying sack of shit. That's what you are. Anyways, moving on. I gotta find the Canadian Space Agency phone number. Okay, I need that. So the 450. Let's see what happens. I should have all these numbers stored in my phone. Oh, that's a 6. I almost didn't go live today. I've been quite busy. I've been losing lots of sleep. And because I'm always driving people somewhere and trying to record the stars late at night. And trust me, guys, I'm still trying to figure out these binoculars. Because they're very precise and they're very fantastic. And of course, again, I've repeated a trillion times. Just because there are no clouds does not make it clear outside. So my pictures are not, you can see the surface there, the firmament, but in relation to the stars, it is a night shot picture. I'm going to try to figure out how to possibly do a video. I got to do some really good investigating on my phone, if it is possible to record a video. Of course, I did record a video of the Milky Way one time, and oh yeah, I took pictures of that too, didn't I? This might be a long live stream. I might have to break it up into two, but we'll see. I've got tons and tons and tons and tons of my own content, folks. Okay, moving on. Let's phone the freaking the circus, and we will go from there. I'll talk about the stars and shit after, Willie. 450-926-43 equals yeah. Okay, 70, not 70, right? See, I don't know why we. It's another thing. Whatever. DJ New Moon, good to see you there, buddy.
Bonjour, vous êtes en relation avec l'Hérédia de l'Agence spatiale canadienne. Veuillez s'il vous plaît laisser un message et nous vous rappellerons dans les plus brefs délais. Hello, you've reached Media Relations at the Canadian Space Agency. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. At the tone, please record your message.
Good day. My name is Mike. I am calling from Saskatchewan. I've been phoning many times and sending emails to you folks many, many times. I want to know what the return time is on emails, because you are neglecting to talk to the public. Okay. And I would understand why you do that, because you're lying to the public and you're conspiring a story about space. Space does not exist. I need to document all of these phone calls and the lack of emails that I'm getting from you for my lawsuit against you folks. I wish you guys luck. I have recorded via picture and video of the firmament. So yeah, you're going to have to do some talking and some explaining. Good luck, folks. You can call me back at 306 folks later, and have a wonderful lying CGI Photoshop cartoon wonderful day. I hope to hear from you soon. This phone call, it has been documented that I have been phoning you guys, and you're neglecting the public that pays millions of dollars of taxes towards you lying bastards. All right? I will see you in court, and I wish you guys luck. Goodbye. That was quick, eh? I don't put up with bullshit. Thank you very much. Oh, well, you're being a little aggressive on the phone. Okay, well, you need to stop drinking. You need to stop lying to your children. You need to stop walking the way you walk. And you need to shave your head because you need to look like me. Of course, I don't know if that's ever possible. Anyways, I need some eye drops. What do you think? Do you think we should put some eye drops in? And hey guys, if you want my email, and of course, if you want to chit chat with me on WhatsApp, go right ahead and email me, and I'll give you my number. Not a problem. Of course, if you're not a troll or a piece of rat shit yourself. Because if you're out there to harass me, well, you're just going to get blocked. How about that? And again, I've sent them, not even just in the last month, I've sent them emails from a year ago. And trust me, you guys give me super chats for gas, I'm driving right there. Trust me, I would be gone now if I had the money, and I would be going right to the Canadian Space Agency with my car. Absolutely. That's what I do. DJ New Moon, we got Icy Flatness. We got the wonderful God of Thunder. Of course, don't say that too loud, because some people might think that thunder comes from the firmament, which it doesn't. So, what was next on the list? We're gonna how many people are watching? 17. Let's go to the pictures, because more and more would prefer to watch the phone calls live, wouldn't you? When we phone, we're going to make sure Calgary's observatory is open. Calgary Observatory. Oh, come on. And of course, we got the wonderful UN flag back there. Flat Earth map. Canadian. Fuck, no. Calgary Observatory. Here we go. Is it open or what? Of course, it would be public. Let's phone him just in case.
Thank you for calling the Rossby Astrophysical Observatory. For event information, press 1. For general information and directions to the observatory, press 2. For school group or program information, press 3. To speak to a staff member, press 4. Please hold while we connect your call. 1 moment, please.
Ricardo. Jolly man. The new, yeah, I'll get the binoculars in a minute. They're fan.
I'm sorry. Extension 40393167338 does not answer. The person you want to reach is not currently available. Thank you for calling the Rossby Astrophysical Observatory. If you wish to leave a message, please leave your details, your name and number as clearly as possible. And please note, the observatory is not open to the public except for during our special events as advertised on our website. Thank you. At the tone, please record your message.
Good day. How are you doing today? I'm phoning in regards to, I've been phoning around to a lot of the observatories all over North America, and I'm trying to find some actual real footage of you folks recording videos of stars, because that's what I've been doing. Recording individual stars like Sirius and the wandering stars, Venus. Venus is not a ball. Venus looks totally different than what we're interpreted on Google or from any of the space agencies. I would highly recommend discontinuing editing your pictures, so-called pictures, with your computer software. None of them are natural. I don't need a telescope. You want to know why? Because I don't need to see the entire sky. I have binoculars and I zoom in on one individual star. and I record only that one individual star as a frequency. They are not millions or trillions of miles away. Absolutely not. I have also recorded via picture and video of the firmament 100%. I have been doing this for many months. It is very, very easy to do that. The stars, moon, and sun are on this side of the firmament. I wish you guys luck. I'm hoping somebody will call me back and actually text or email me an actual video of a single star. And yeah, just seeing how things are going out there. Anyways, you can call me back. And thank you very much for your time. So yeah, we got that one out of the way. I hope maybe they might even call me back during the live stream. Who knows? They're very confused when I phone them and ask them if they've recorded a video of a star. Other than the crappy P1000 footage out there, I'm the only one in the world that has produced a real video of Sirius. Isn't that kind of weird? I'm the only one. I'm not bragging. I'm just stating the facts. Where are all the other people recording individual stars? If we do have these so-called astronomers out there. No, thank you. Interesting. Anyways. We need to... Ricardo... I don't put up with bullshit, guys. If there's a 50-foot brick wall in front of me, I'm going to go through it or over it, okay? I don't care. I would prefer to go through it because it's a lot easier probably than climbing a 50-foot wall. Trust me, guys. So what is next? We need to go to the pictures. And again, some people, I'm sorry that I'm going to hurt you with the truth. If you want to go cry in the corner, then go cry in the corner. Go out and watch the fantastic astronomers out there recording bullshit, falsifying their information, editing their single shots into a 3 or 6 second video. Whatever, you guys, whatever turns your fancy. I don't care. But I'm going to give you the facts, okay? That's what I do, okay? I don't want to be lied to, so I don't lie to you people, okay? That's the way it goes. This could probably come up more, but whatever. We will just continue on with the pictures. Now, I have them already in my email, which is, or even downloaded, actually. So I'll zip over here to email. Nope. Fuck, I already just said that too. Downloads. So we will do this one first. And so this is Orion's Nebula. It is to the right of Orion. And we will zoom in. Hopefully you guys are in a dark room so you can get rid of the glare off your phone or your computer or laptop. And as we zoom in, obviously this is a night shot picture. So the stars are not going to be 100% clear. But the main issue is showing you the surface that's there when we zoom into it, okay? And of course, there's some kind of interesting line appearing here, and I will show you another picture after this one. See how this line is there? I'll give you a second to look at that. I'm gonna stand up and stretch my legs. Again, this is actual real footage. This has not been manipulated in any way. So again, once the sky clears up here in the next few weeks or a month, whenever we get our temperatures down, and I'm able to show you how spectacular pictures that I can get and videos, and we'll zoom in even more so you can see how it's spreading out over the top, or not the top, I guess to the north. And of course, this line here is appearing. And again, like I told you before, the stars are not going to be 100% clear because I took a night shot picture. It takes a 3-second, whatever you want to call it, whether it's time lapse or stitches it together. So after many pictures are put together, but so there you go. We've got this fantastic picture here. Replaced by $300 binoculars? Well, they're not $300 binoculars. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I think we need to seriously, why do you guys do this? Do you do any research before you open up your trap? Seriously, do you open up your trap before you think or investigate anything? I don't know what your problems are. I'm sorry for the facts. Okay, I'll go get my $630 binoculars, not my $300 binoculars. I don't even have $300 binoculars. Not sure what the fuck you're even talking about. Of course, you don't know the facts. Ding, ding, ding. And yes, I know how to use my phone. And yes, I know how to use binoculars. Do you even know what chromatic aberration is? No, you don't. When you film the moon with crappy binoculars, you get chromatic aberration around the exterior or the outer edge of the moon. It doesn't change the shape of the fucking moon. You're mentally retarded. You don't know how to think. And you're just on my live stream to upset me. Well, I'm sorry for the facts. Go cry in the corner and get your milk and cookies. I don't get where you guys are coming from. You're just like little fucking children. Just pathetic little children. And that's all I'm going to start mentioning. That's all I'm going to describe you as is little children. So these are my new, very, very high quality binoculars. I absolutely love these things. These things are going to be put in my grave with me. Okay. I wish I got these the first time around. But you learn from mistakes. I went through the progress. I have also ginormous binoculars, 25 by 100 binoculars. I don't use them because they're so freaking heavy. And they're just hard to focus because they have individual focusing eyepieces, and the weight of the phone makes the eyepiece rotate. So now you're out of focus. So I don't use those. These are Celestron 20 by 80 Pro ED. These are absolutely fantastic binoculars. They weigh 7.7 pounds. Very, very high quality. And absolutely fantastic. We got the cups there that just hang down and protect the lenses. These are, you can feel the quality in these bad boys. They're absolutely fantastic. Central focusing knob there. Oh, is that what that does? It focuses things. Oh, fuck, I forgot all about that shitting thing. I thought I just looked up into the sky and let it go. I don't know how to use these binoculars. Do I look through this way at them? I don't know. Do I connect it to my ear? Oh, hello, binoculars. Do you know how to focus properly? It's just stupid. So we got the whatever that logo is, but it says ED. These will not fog up. They're anti-fog. Chromatic aberration is almost eliminated, 100%. I have not recorded the moon yet. It is in the night sky now, so maybe I should be able to get it tonight, actually, if the smoke goes away. Seems to be half decent out there today. And these bad boys are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, they weigh 7.5 pounds. And they're ready to go, boys. Nice carrying case. They're well protected. And yeah, so anyways, you guys are hilarious. That's all I can say. Moving on to another factual picture. We'll move on, okay? I'm going to put the link into the chat if anybody wants to come on and say their few words. But let's move on to presenting the next fantastic picture with another straight line. Interesting. Interesting how that works. That's not the one. This is the one. Okay, so we'll give you a few seconds to look at this. You should be on some list with those binoculars. What do you mean list? What list? The list at the restaurant, the list at Walmart, the list of someone's to-do list? I'm not sure what you mean by list. So here we are, zooming in because you guys are in a dark room like the washroom or the basement to get rid of all the glare on your phones or your laptops. Ben the Goat, did you want to run through the evidence you have ready for the court case? I could. You can practice with use before doing in court. Yes. Well, I've got my papers typed up. I can just read you some of the papers. That image you took with those binoculars. Absolutely. I took these through the binoculars. I have my cell phone connected to them. So we've got this really long line here. This was not an airplane. This is behind whatever this is, or the stars. You can see that it's in the surface or whatever's there and behind this. This is not chromatic aberration. I'm not sure how you produce straight lines with chromatic aberration, but of course it's not chromatic aberration. You could call this colored light around the stars chromatic aberration, but the stars are actually colored in multiple different colors. So again, I don't know what you're talking about because you don't do the research and you've never taken a picture or a video of a star your entire life. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. And see, you can see how the surface here is being lit up by all this light. You can definitely see that there is something here. And again, I've mentioned this many times. The stars are all side by side. There's no depth here, guys. This star is not further into the computer. It's not way over here, hundreds of miles behind this star or this star or this star. These are all side by side, folks. Absolutely hilarious. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. So your guess is as good as mine why this is not a streak of light. This is not one of those lights traveling through the air. It's not a satellite because satellites don't exist. Anyways, so there you go. 99% of all communication is done by undersea cables and ground cell phone towers. So good luck with all your fake stories and your stupid theories on satellites. Again, when the skies clear up even more, this is not 100% clear, obviously, but when the skies even clear up even more in the next few weeks, I will be getting even better pictures. And for those of you who think that there are other people out there who they want to call Starman, I would beg to differ. I would be the original Starman. Thank you very much. The goat of all the stars. Yes, thank you. I think that sounds good. I do not produce blurry, out of focus videos of stars. Not a chance. I don't do that. I throw those away. Thank you. Anyways, you can see a surface here. Absolutely. All in here. Looks like a surface of the inside of a cave. All through here. You can see it with your own two eyes, obviously. And then you see this, like, okay, guys, like, seriously, I don't even have to try. Like, why is there a somewhat of a box here? We've got ripples here, lines, whatever the frick this is. A crevice or a crack or a ripple in the firmament. I don't know. Come on. Look at this, guys. Like, seriously, wake the fuck up. I can take a screenshot of that. Just gonna move. I don't want it too out of focus or too blurry, or just remembering that this is a night shot mode picture. I would like to try to record something in pro video if possible, but I hate doing adjustments on the phone because I don't like altering things. I just do it as natural as possible, but maybe I might have to brighten up my video when I record, because I would really like to get another video of the firmament, or even this area as a video, because you've got lots of light here, so that will benefit you recording in video, because it would assist you in getting a clearer video when you're recording rather than just doing night shot pictures. Again, you've got, I don't know why these black, I've had black spots or holes that kind of look like they're dark holes or black holes, an actual real one, of course, in some of my, see, look at this, like, why are there, that might be only one because it's obviously taking multiple pictures. And, but yeah, this is all good. Looks like the inside of a cave. And then again, like I said, I don't care how fuzzy the stars look right now, because that's not my point of taking the picture. This looks like kind of a rift. Yeah, very, very interesting, guys. Yes, of course, black holes are fake. Here's one, guys. For those of you who have not heard me before, I'm going to be when I meet, I'm not kidding, I am going to do this. before I go to the meeting, whenever it is, if it's tomorrow or in 10 minutes or 6 months from now or a year from now, I'm going to the donut shop and I'm going to buy a chocolate donut, the ring kind. And I'm going to take it with me to the meeting. And I'm going to state to the space agency, I found your black holes. It's right here in the donut. I am not joking. I will buy a dozen of them and leave the donuts with them when I leave the fucking when I leave the fucking meeting. Or hey, why not go to a tire shop and I'll lug around an old used black tire and I'll carry it into the meeting and they'd be like, Mike, what's with the tire? Well, I found your black hole. Oh, fuck. Just stupid. I can't even. Oh, Mike, you're never going to win. Oh, if you win, good luck, Mike. I don't need any of that. I don't know how people, all these intelligent people out there with education and 14 diplomas up their anus, they think they're so smart when they can't even decipher reality from bullshit. It is absolutely amazing. I'm not even asking for enough. I'm just asking for enough to get after NASA because I'm going to hire a lawyer at that point. If I think so, I need one. I don't think I do because I'm just going to repeat the process. And yes, 300 million sounds like a good number going after NASA, don't you think? Sounds good to me. Maybe $500 million. Why not? Money means nothing to them. Why not 5 billion? That's only what 2% of their yearly? I'd be the richest man in Canada. Let alone North America, probably. Of course, I would have to try to beat Michael Jordan. What is he at? 3.5 billion now? I'd phone him up. Hey, Mike, what's up? What's happening? I'm the GOAT and you're the GOAT. He's the GOAT of basketball. Hey, Jordan, what's happening? Yeah, I recorded the stars, buddy. And there's a firmament. Yeah. People call me the GOAT too, eh? That's funny. They'll pay for your silence. I know that. Yeah, I know. Well, why would I need a lawyer? Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like just to put more, to raise it up more. Like I'm serious, man. $1 billion. Like I'm telling you guys, I don't know why you guys in the States are sitting on your anus. You're going to get warts on your ass. I'm serious. I'm going to have to start buying you some freaking medicated cream for your ass. You sit down too much. Yeah, I know. The more and more, like the more I phone them, the more I email them, the more. Oh yeah, hey, going on to my page. I got them in my. I didn't print them off today, but who? Of course, I just. I'm serious. I'm gonna be like this in the room wherever we meet. In the court office, courtroom, whatever. Wherever you have fucking meetings, I don't know, outside of court. So, should I just present it on the? Because I'll just read it to you. I'll read a few paragraphs or sentences, whatever I got. Oh yeah, did I pay my? Oh, I gotta go pay my phone bill today. That's good. I came across that. I gotta write that down. That comes up, yeah. Stapler. Anyways, okay. I've been emailing my. Yeah, it's not there. Where's? There it is. Oh, this one. Okay, so here's my first page, kind of small. I could care less. Anyways. So my name, Mike Allen, is stating that Canadian Space Agency is committing fraud, knowingly publishing false data results or claims, breach of duty. CSA, Canadian Space Agency, has failed its obligation to act honestly and transparently with my taxes. Misuse of second paragraph or statement. Misuse of public funds normally spent money on projects they knew were not real, viable, or represented. I am looking for real facts and proof that space is real, and they will have to have no concrete facts on their claim. Me, the plaintiff, brings this action against the Canadian Space Agency publication and print. What is that? And promotion of fabricated and misleading information regarding its programs and missions. Facts at all. Facts at. Hold on here. What am I saying here? Facts at all. Hopefully I typed that sentence properly. Facts at all material times, the Canadian Space Agency was entrusted with the public funds and responsibly for accurately reporting scientific technical achievements. The CSA knowingly misrepresented facts and outcomes of certain projects, including but not to example, images are fabricated or altered showing manipulation. This can be very easily being seen in image analysts, online or computer software showing manipulation. Now, from the research that I have done, it is a cartoon. In the cartoon-looking pictures and photos, in green screens presented in the background, nothing is real. Now, their claim is that space is real. I have been doing nothing but other than researching on what their claims are. The planets are millions of miles away. Stars are light years away. There is no verifying of this whatsoever. Everything you see on their website is computer-generated image via green screen or computer software. Section 380 of the Criminal Code of Canada prohibits fraud defined as deceit or falsehood resulting in a risk of loss. The Canadian Space Agency's actions further violate principles of administrative law, transparency, and fiduciary duty of the Canadian public. Mikey might know something. But let's keep trashing Mikey. He doesn't know what he's doing. Do you like the words I'm using? I'm representing the Canadians. I'm requesting the Canadian Space Agency. I said speech. Oops. Space Agency to provide their so-called pictures and evidence of space without conducting computer software imagery towards the pictures. the pictures and images are fraudulent and misrepresentation, knowingly presenting fabricated images as true or secure, funding or public. The Canadian Space Agency has a duty to report truthfully, which they are not doing. Tax money is being spent promoting false material, conspiring a story about space. The imagery they are so they are using artists' representations of what they think so-called space should look like. And I put in bold letters, fraudulent. Canadian Space Agency, like NASA, publish images of Earth, planets, and space phenomenon, acknowledge that many of these images are processed, stitched, or digitally enhanced. The space images are not pure photographs, but involve computer-generated composition or Photoshop-like methods. They are often rendered using multiple filters and assigned colors, often color enhanced for clarity, and the term overlaying images, not real photos. So there. Yeah, unfocused is the new focused. The plaintiff, me, is asking for the Canadian Space Agency, what direct evidence do you have that space exists beyond Earth's atmosphere? How can ordinary people verify that space is real without relying solely on government or corporate claims? What technology, satellites, telescopes, spacecraft provides indisputable proof of space? I am looking for the Canadian Space Agency to show me raw, unedited data or imagery from space satellites. That's going to be tough. Yeah, okay, boys. Woo! Plaintiff is asking for how can we independently verify that satellites are really in space and not just simulated. What raw, unaltered data could you release that proves space missions are authentic? If ordinary people can't go to space, why should we trust claims without direct evidence? Couldn't the same images of Earth or planets be produced with computer-generated images or high-altitude balloons? How do Canadian satellites demonstrate the reality of space other than computer-generated images? This agency is claiming that space is real. I'm looking for proof of that 100%. Facts without computer-generated images. Plaintiff also claims and asks if the Canadian Space Agency has satellites and telescopes in orbit. Why are there no unedited video recordings of stars that the public can freely verify? Why do most of the Canadian Space Agencies release visuals? Why do most of the Canadian Space Agencies release visuals focus on Earth? The ISS or planets cannot independent stars. If stars are visible to astronauts on board the ISS, why are there so few public videos? directly showing them from orbit. Wouldn't releasing uncut raw footage of stars from Canadian Space Agency and Canadian space species equipped be the easiest way to prove that space is real. Public information is withheld from the government. From the government, and the Canadian Space Agency does not provide person-to-person interviews. They are hiding the truth. They do not want to deal with the public. They hide behind their offices and their phones and their computers. I am especially asking in person-to-person interview with an astronaut. What verifiable proof that you can provide that your images and videos are not filmed using green screen technology? Why do some space videos appear to show light inconsistencies, reflections, or artifacts that resemble studio production? If your footage is genuine, why do certain anomalies in astronaut videos look like wires, harnesses, or effects? Why does the CSA rely on composite imagery stitched or color enhanced photos rather than releasing single frame raw pictures? Yeah, so you get the point. I don't need to read the entire thing. There's 6 pages, so and there might be more. Anyways, what else? We need to phone. Got lots of time. I don't have to pick up my friend until 6:30. So, yeah, Ben the Goat, you're welcome. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's not what they like. I know they're not going to be able to produce anything. It's not, my whole intention is not that. I already know all that. They're going to shit their pants. I have recorded, actual documented the frickin' firmament and what actual stars look like. Okay? Many of the stars with color in those pictures look like this. If the frickin' camera would even focus. Oh, maybe it's chromatic. Hey, is my face chromatic aberration? They're going to have a problem with me when I show them my footage of the firmament. They're going to have a fucking problem. Okay? Oh my God. Okay, I gotta start phoning people because this is crazy, man. Where are we going? We need to go to California Observatory. Be nice if one's there close by wherever. And let's see here. Oh, there's lots over there. Sky's the limit observatory. And no shit, the sky's the limit because you can't go anywhere. I gotta phone those guys. I want to know why they named it that. Open 24 hours. Yeah, but is anybody gonna answer my phone call? Perfect. I love that name. Sky's the limit? No shit, eh? Mm. Yeah, you think I'm going to send you something, Charles? Not a chance.
Hello, this is Sky's the Limit Observatory and Nature Center in 29 Palms, California. To leave a message, press star now. This recording should answer all your questions, so please listen carefully.
Answer all my questions?
We're at
Are you kidding me?
9697 Utah Trail, just outside the north entrance to Joshua Tree.
Let me recall that because I was busy talking. I'll answer all my questions. No,
Hello, this is Sky's the Limit Observatory and Nature Center in 29 Palms, California. To leave a message, press star now. This recording should answer all your questions.
Yeah, what's happening? It's Mike calling from Canada. I like the name of your observatory. Sky's the limit, eh? I would confirm that the sky is the limit because you can't go any higher than the sky. I have recorded via picture and video the firmament, okay? I am currently suing the Canadian Space Agency for conspiring the story about space. I wish you guys luck. I am looking and trying to confirm if any observatories actually recorded a video of a star, a single star, which I have done many times. The stars are not far. They are this side of the firmament, as is the sun and the moon. You can see this with your own two eyes. When you look at the sun during the day, it's on this side of the blue sky and the moon. All right, folks? Good luck with all your computer software enhanced images. Again, images of whatever the heck you're trying to prove. Good luck. Thanks a lot. We got to get one that's actually open. Open! No, I'm actually supposed to state what I'm claiming, and I just did that, stating my claim that they're falsifying their images via computer software, green screen, Photoshop, whatever it is. That's what I'm supposed to state. It doesn't matter. It's not going to trial. It doesn't matter. Let's see here if any of these pieces of shits are open. Open, closes at 10:30. Oh, that's a good sign. All right, guys, just hold on a sec here. All right, guys, are you having fun yet? Iowa Observatory. Yes. Van Allen radiation belts don't even exist. Sorry.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just talking to somebody.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know you answered. Yeah. Anyways, so how are things out there? This is the observatory, correct?
Okay.
Hi there. Hoping I can help answer your question. What is it you were asking exactly?
Oh, yeah. No, I was just making sure that this is the observatory.
Well, this is the Physics and Astronomy main office.
Oh,
So, in a way, yes. Yep.
okay. So if I asked you a few questions about stars, that'd be okay. Like, you have a telescope and you're an astronomer type of deal?
I'm not an astronomer, so this is the administration.
Oh.
However, I mean, I can definitely give you some contact information for you to get in contact with our observatory manager.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready, I can give you her email.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yep, so her name is Andy.
Okay.
So Andy, one moment.
Yeah.
So her email is ANDI.
Yep.
Hyphen SWIR BUL.
BUL.
Yep. So B as in boy, Swerble.
Okay.
And then it's at uiowa.edu.
I'm sorry, I'm
And
horrible.
Andy will be able to answer any questions you have a little more in depth than we can here in the administration.
Yeah. So I'm just going to repeat that. SWIR BULE. Yeah, BULE, and then
BUL, no E.
Oh yeah, okay. And then what was the
At uiowa.edu.
Iowa? Okay. AEDU. Okay. And there's no phone number to contact her with? Or?
No, Andy does not have a phone number.
Okay, no office number like that or anything? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's about it, really.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Happy to help.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was that was a little interesting there. Okay, I'll just phone another one here. Man, they've got a lot of observation tower, observatory. Here's another one. Luther College. We got Luther College in the big city, Regina. Luther College Observatory. What is that?
Thank you for calling Luther College, located in Decorah, Iowa.
No.
If you know your
Record.
extension, you may enter it at any time. Please listen to our menu options as they might have changed. To reach campus safety, please press 1. For admissions, press 2.
Yeah, see, I don't want that. Let's do. Nevada Observatory. Oh my God. I don't want. Oh. Is this more like a Phone number. Phone number. There we go. And of course, 775-234. 234-7331.
Please stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
You have reached Great Basin National Park. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please press 0 now for additional park information. Thank you.
Are you still there?
You have
Please stay on while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
You have reached Great Basin National Park. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please press 0 now for additional park information.
Thank you for calling Great Basin National Park's General Information Line. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. This line is available and monitored Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Time. We are unable to answer your call at this time. If you would like to leave us a message, we will respond as soon as possible. Please be aware that there is currently a fire ban in place until further notice in the park. This includes all campfires and outdoor smoking. Gas fires for cooking are allowed. You can find other current park conditions on our website or the National Park Service app. For Lehman Caves tours, reservations can be made up to 30 days in advance on recreation.gov or by phone at 877-444-6777. Walk-up tour tickets are released daily at our Lehman Caves Visitor Center at 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Campground reservations are required.
Oh my God, shut up. Okay. South Dakota Observatory. Oh, yeah, I already phoned. I already phoned those guys. Those guys are morons. North Dakota Observatory. A lot of these places you can't even phone. Nebraska Observatory. You can't. Oh, that's. Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 30829357776 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I don't know. I just a lot of these guys won't be open, guys. Let's go Vancouver Observatory. Oh, the Space Center.
H.R. McMillan Space Center. Please note, our options have changed. If you know the name of the person you are trying to reach, use your dial pad to key in their name now. To speak with an operator, press 0. For information on our hours, admission rates, and location, press 1. For information on upcoming special events and programming, press 2. For our bookings department, including schools, group bookings, overnight visits,
do 0.
please wait a moment while we look for a guest services representative to respond to your inquiry.
Space doesn't exist, so you can't take pictures of space. I can't take pictures of a purple elephant because they don't exist.
Hello, H.R. McMillan Space Center.
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Is there anybody around there I can ask a few questions about supposed space? Like, is there any highly educated people there? I guess,
Like astronomer.
or just anybody that would have an idea of what they're talking about.
Okay, I can just transfer you to our observatories on the location.
Yeah.
What exactly is your question about? Like a space question?
Yeah, like about stars, I guess, maybe, or the stars, yeah.
Okay. Let's just try our programs coordinator if she's available.
Yeah. Be nice to the lady. I'm trying.
Smart speaking.
Oh, good day. How are you?
Smart speaking.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hey. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. What the hell? Is everything okay? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. Yeah, there must have been something wrong there. So yeah, I was just wondering if I'm trying to find some people that know anything about the stars. Yeah, I'm just looking for some maybe some footage to emailed to me or anything like that. I record videos of the stars, like individual stars. So I'm just wondering if anybody would have any footage like that I can compare with.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of astrophotography. There's a lot of people that have digital cameras now that attach things to telescopes.
Yeah.
Do you know about the Vera
Observatory?
No, I don't know.
So that is the most amazing thing that's really just about 2 months that has been in operation. And it's the Vera Rubin Observatory. It's in Chile, and all of their footage is free, and they have the most amazing detail. So, most cameras have a small lens to capture. This lens is 8.4 meters wide, and so it's the largest digital camera that's ever been attached to a telescope.
Yeah.
And it's getting so much detail that we've never. So they have a very famous, one of their first images, they call it the cosmic treasure chest, and it's like a overview of, a capture of galaxies. But they also have asteroids that they can pick up. So in terms of if you're looking for footage of stars and for people that are taking pictures of stars, there's so many. So there's the Vera Rubin Observatory. One of my favorites is Babak Freshy. He's an astrophotographer that is in charge of, it's called I think the Night Sky Project.
Okay.
And,
okay.
Let me see if I can find his name, because it takes me a minute to... So he's a National Geographic photographer.
Oh.
So it's Babak Tafreshi. So it's B-A-B-A-K.
Okay, hold on. B-A-B. Yeah, B-A-B, yeah.
B-A-B-A-K is his first name, and his last name is Tafreshi. T-A-F-R-E-S-H-I. And so he has the World at Night project, but even he's on social media, Instagram and Facebook, but he also has his own website and he sells prints. But he's a National Geographic photographer. He's one of the best ones, I think, in terms of night sky images, and he goes all over the world, and that's what he does. That's his full-time job. But lots of people have been, figuring out how to take pictures. There's another guy on Instagram called Sunshine Coast Astro, and he does really fun little informal, zooms in on the moon and look at Saturn rings. So there's lots of people that love to do that, and capture, stars, galaxies, nebulas. Are you from Vancouver?
No, I'm actually calling from Saskatchewan. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, because I'm looking for, because I've recorded some videos, individual videos of the star Sirius, Capella, Betelgeuse, and they're not balls of gas. They are frequencies. And the logo for XM radio, Sirius XM radio, is exactly that. It's a representation of the star Sirius. And I'm just curious because I'm recording. So I've noticed that there's no depth to the stars. I'm looking for people I don't, to me, it doesn't matter how big the telescope is because I don't need to see more of the sky. I want to see less of it and then zoom into an individual star. And when I record the Milky Way, which there is no depth to the Milky Way. The Milky Way is a destination in the sky. We are not in the Milky Way. It's an actual destination that at this point in time of the year runs from the northeast to the southwest, a little degree of angle. And the stars that are in the sky are all at the same level or elevation as the Milky Way. So there's not stars above our heads at 1,000 miles away, and then more stars at 10 million miles away, because we don't see that in reality. They're all at the same level. In the documented and recorded videos and pictures that I've recorded of the firmament, there is 100% a dome above us. So I don't know what these other astronomers are getting or trying to record, because I don't manipulate my videos or my photos. I don't use computer software. I don't need to do time lapse or wait for the thing to focus after for 2 or 3 hours and then take a picture. I just take natural observable pictures through my 20 by 80 binoculars. And yeah, there is something between the stars. They don't go beyond each other. They're just side by side, like as if you were looking at your popcorn ceiling in your bedroom.
Right, yeah. So, and if you're in binoculars, they'll have a different lens, like they're meant to be, looked at kind of through two eyes. It's too bad that you aren't more local, because we have a telescope here that we look through every Wednesday and Friday night.
Okay.
It's in the city, so we get a lot of city lights, so it's not as clear, but we have lots of people that know lots about the stars. And we actually have a few people on staff who grew up in Saskatchewan, and
for sure.
But they work here now with us, so it's really kind of fun. One works in education and one works in marketing. It's tricky because you will have the advantage of really nice dark skies. But it's also hard a lot of times, people that are looking up at the stars, if you're on your own, you don't have somebody to share what you're seeing.
Right? So in relation to that, I just want to swing something by you, and then if I could get an email from you, I'd like to email you some of my pictures, and you can kind of share them if you want. But the thing that I've come across is, so when you go to Google or any space website like NASA or anything, when you type in pictures of stars, they're all like computer generated images. They're not actual real photos of the stars or videos, which I've done. So when you look up the star Sirius on Google, they show you that it's a bright white light and it looks like an LED light in the distance, which absolutely it's not. It's actually made out of probably 5 or 6 different colors, and it has a point on the bottom and a point on the top of it, and it looks like a frequency. It could be electrochromatic, like some kind of electric energy going through it, but there's a center point to it, and then it goes out like a funnel on the top and the bottom. So would love to send you that footage of mine. That would be fantastic, and just get some people's opinions on it.
Sure. I mean, I'm not the person that would ever need that image. Like my job is more education, and then we don't really we don't produce photos. We're not like a space agency or anything. We do lots of just general education. You can send something if you want to education@spacecenter.ca.
Education, okay, space. And what was education space? What?
Education at.
Okay.
Spacecenter.ca.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and so in relation to the education, would you when you're teaching students stuff about space, have you confirmed any of the information that you are handing out to the students?
Yeah, well, I've studied this for a long time, and we have people on staff that are astronomy students, so, we're pretty fun.
Yeah, so, but
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Yeah, like in relation to stating that the sun could be 93 million miles away, how would you confirm that?
Well, there's lots of ways. I'm not an expert in the measurements of space, but we have an astrophysicist on staff who has her doctorate, and I'm quite confident in their measurements. And I think space is a very vast concept and subject, so sometimes it's really hard to imagine the scale of the universe. That is a very common challenge for people to kind of recognize lots of those things, but it's great that you're out there.
Yeah.
You're taking pictures, you're fact checking things for yourself, you're noticing things.
Absolutely.
And there's lots of great people, especially I have a few friends that are in Saskatoon, and it's hard because it's a smaller population. So if you're interested in something like this, which is really great, you have the best skies to see things, but you also don't have as many of a community. So what would be really great is if you can find an astronomy club or something. I know there's one on the Sunshine Coast that I like to go to, and the more you can talk to people about it, the better it is, because we learn little bits and facts from other people, which would be really great. But I would say those two, the Babak to Freshy, he does social media, he does beautiful images. The Sunshine Coast astronomy guy has lots of great things. Do you have a smartphone?
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's one of my favorite apps is called Stellarium.
Okay.
And it's a really great, it's a resource, but also like you can take your phone out, even if you don't have your binoculars, your cameras, or anything like that. You can take your phone out and point it at the sky, and it will help tell you what you're looking at, if there's a constellation, what it is. It also will track some of the satellites and things. That's a really great investment. I did that when I was taking a cosmology course for graduate school, and it was a really great way for me to start to learn all the different things that were up there and what they wear, and I would highly recommend it. I think it's free, but it might not be. I don't know. It wasn't very expensive anyway. But it was a very good starting place to learn about what's up there and what am I seeing.
Yeah, well, you're seeing the surface of the firmament. So I'm gonna basically throw the whole kibosh out on the table here, because as of right now, I'm actually communicating with the registry officer in Ottawa, and I'm suing the crap out of Canadian Space Agency for conspiring a story about space. And then I'm going to go after NASA, and I'm going to win millions and millions of dollars. There is no such thing as space, because space is supposedly a vacuum, and you need a solid barrier between us and the vacuum. I have recorded the firmament many times and documented it. There is 100% a surface above us. Absolutely. There is no such thing as space. And I wish that other people would look at that and actually question what they're recording and looking at in the sky, because there is literally no depth to the stars. They are side by side. There's not one star at 50 miles, one at 100 miles, or 200 miles, or 500 miles, or 10,000 miles. They don't go any further than 75 miles, because there is a firmament above us. The sun and the moon are on this side of the sky, and you see that with your own two eyes. It's quite entertaining to have the concept of space, but yeah, maybe we can, I'll email my stuff there, and I wish all of you guys luck, that's for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, next time, if you're ever in Vancouver, come and pay us a visit.
Oh,
okay?
I absolutely will. It would be fantastic. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
All right. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. You can find out what you're looking at in the sky. I already know, because guess what, folks? Anybody who wants to claim that my shit is shit, I actually go outside and I record something. Like if there was a curvature out there, I would go outside and record the curvature, but I can't do that. It doesn't exist. If I told you my head was flat and I kept here, I'll draw you a freaking cartoon of my head. Do you want to see what my head looks like flat? Here's my face right here, guys. because I'm such a freaking fantastic artist. Look at that. My head's flat. See, you can measure the flatness here, right? Globies, go outside and record the fucking curvature. I wish you luck. Just wait. When I get my check, I'm going to put up a $10 million reward for somebody that has proof of a globe. And I'll get my lawyer to document the document and sign it and send it off to the government. And then they're going to pay me 100% interest on that $10 million check that they're going to lose. Absolutely garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. She's not even, well, other people have measured the distance to the sun, but I haven't fucking done shit. Well, this document on Google explains how it's a globe. Yeah, but you don't see that in reality. Well, the numbers can explain how gravity works. Okay. Well, here, I'm going to give you another multiplication and shows you how I can run 100 miles an hour. So if you take the 10, we'll call it a 10D, times it by 4 equals 22, and then we'll put a slash there, and we'll put the A, we'll divide that by the 280, and then we'll bring that down to here, and then we'll have another multiplication of the 100 times the B concept of the B squared, and then we'll have and that equals out to be the 12, whatever this number is going to be, and then we'll minus the C chromosome. And then that equals 100 miles per hour. And I'll even draw a picture of me running really fast. Look at this. Here's me. And I'll put these streaks. There we go. There's my proof that I can run 100 miles an hour. And look at me go. Look at the wind streaks. Look at how fast I'm going. This is proof that I can run 100 miles an hour. And I'll even type up a document, send it into Google, and I'll get 200 people to sign my paper verifying that I could run 100 miles an hour. It's that easy, folks. Anyways, and if it doesn't work that way, I'll just change the numbers so it does work. Oh boy. Oh. I so gotta go to Vancouver. Oh boy. That is so comical. Yeah, I showed the math. Hey Matthew, what's happening, brother? I hope you're doing fantastic. What am I doing here? I just fucking proved it, Matthew. I proved that I can go 100 miles an hour. Oh, these, like, I'm serious. And the education. Oh, well, he's got a doctorate. Woo! He's got a doctorate, folks. A doctorate in fantasy world. That's all it is. A doctorate about a story that he cannot provide proof of. He just takes what he's been indoctrinated with and repeats the information. I don't know what to do for you folks, but I noticed oh, that's my package. Hold on, guys. Thank you. Now I can make some fucking tea because my tea, my kettle broke down. Not broke down. I can't open it. So I got a nice new kettle here. Cool. Right on. So anyways, guys, what's happening? Yeah, Matthew will never run. Mr. He's driving. What the heck? Don't crash.
Hey, what's up, Mikey? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I love it. I love it. Hey, that was a very fruitful call you had. Was that I caught kind of the end of it. Was that an observatory or what was that?
Yeah, that was who did I phone? Was that the university? No, it wasn't I was phoning the space center, I think, right? Yeah, I think I was.
Awesome. She sounded like a very nice lady.
Yes.
Did you write down any of those photographers' names?
Yeah, I tried to. I'm horrible for writing names down, but I can
she's
always
kind of fast
and watch the live stream.
Yeah, good call. I would love to reach out to one of them at least.
Yeah, me too.
So I just want to let you know, Mikey. I feel like giving the opportunity and letting it pass would do me no good. So Red's Rhetoric and I, Red's Rhetoric.
Yeah, of course.
You love him. You love Red's Rhetoric.
Yeah, I absolutely love him and his wonderful language that he uses.
Yeah. So him and I, we at 12:30 tonight, we were live streaming until about 4:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, that's good.
We are streaming Saturn in real time. Titan is a moon of Saturn. We're going to be able to see its shadow go across Saturn. So that's what we're going to be watching today. And there's going to be some bonus content at 5 a.m. So I just wanted to invite you to join in the chat. If you want, we can set up a Zoom call and you can watch it happen all live. And I just wanted to extend that invitation out to you, Mikey.
Okay, cool. I just got a question for you once I find my picture here. So where's my pictures here? So you do realize that here it is. Okay, so we've got, you do realize that Saturn is on the other side of the Earth, right?
So it's actually going to be southeast from our location.
Do you understand that it's on the other side of the Earth?
So
on the outer orbit, the outer orbit. The orbit.
Outer orbit doesn't mean anything. We're not. So the planets don't all just line up and then just orbit. They're orbiting. So what you mean is going to be on the other side of the sun. You mean?
No, it's going to be like you said in the southeast, right?
Yeah, it's going to be in the southeast
on the
from
other side of the sun. It should have
Boston.
went to the northwest and just gone to the other side of the sun. That doesn't work on your model. So Jupiter and Venus were together side by side in the night sky the last couple of weeks. That cannot happen on your model. The other planets don't come to the other side of the Earth. They are in elliptical orbit around the sun, are they not?
We're in elliptical orbit. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we see them in the night sky on the other side of the sun?
Because they're in their path of orbit, it would be on the other side. So
yeah, show me a working model. Show me a working model.
All right. Yeah. We're doing that tonight. We're gonna show.
Well, that's not a working model. That's just an observation of something that doesn't work on your model.
So, I mean, if you actually look into it, it absolutely 100% works on the model.
Here it is, right here. There's the model there. Okay, so
that's not the model. It just has a lineup of all the planets. That's not how it is actually in reality.
But it goes around the sun, does it not?
Yeah, but we're all the planets are orbiting at different times around the sun.
No, you're not looking at it, man. You're not thinking. Oh boy.
All right. So that Stellarium app, don't you already use that app?
No, I use what I use is it's called Starwalk 2.
Star Walk 2. Yeah, I like the Stellarium app. Is super cool. It actually like it updates in real time, which is super cool. So like you can literally watch Saturn's moons orbit orbit Saturn on the Stellarium
How
app.
do you claim that they're moons? They're just lights.
Well, so what we're actually doing is we're watching Titan, which is one of Saturn's moons, cast a shadow over Saturn.
Okay,
So
but
that would
is he going to take his phone and go up to his eyepiece and actually show it in reality?
so there's going to be a camera attached to the telescope, and then that camera feed is going to be going into his computer, and then his computer to my computer.
Why a computer?
Well, because it has to capture the data.
Oh my God! Just can't you record it normally, like I do, without a computer?
So when you're doing astrophotography with like telescopes and stuff, there's specialized equipment, optical equipment, to be able to get the best picture possible. And using like binoculars and a cell phone camera aren't those tools.
Okay.
So what we're actually using tonight are the correct tools to be able to get the detail that we're going to be able to see tonight. So
exactly. So what's the name of this camera? I'm going to do some research on it.
I actually don't know until tonight, because Reds is going to be setting up at 9:30. I'm going to be meeting him there at 9:30, and then just to set up everything. But the live stream is not going to start until 12:30. So we have a lot of preparation, and because we got to figure out the power situation and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's funny. I just go out and record them. It takes me about a minute and a half, maybe 30 seconds. I'm just very curious. Why do you have to hook it up to a computer? I don't get it.
Well, there's believe it or not, there's a lot that goes into getting accurate data. Accurate data as far as like because he's going to have
just record it. That's all. You just got to record it. That's all.
So with astrophotography, Mikey, it's not that easy, right?
Actually,
I mean, you can, but you'll get jumbled images and you'll get things that are too bright that shouldn't be there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's a specialized equipment, Mikey. That's
exactly.
Designed for this function. So that's what we're going to be using, and I'm super excited to be able to get hands on with all this equipment. So this is my invitation to you, Mikey, to join in the live stream. I'll Zoom call you, and we can have a live conversation while this happens.
But my issue is you're not going to record the shit live through the telescope.
Yeah, it's live. It's live through the telescope.
Through the telescope.
Yes. Yeah. That's the whole idea of this, Mikey. Is we're going to be it's live video from the telescope going to his computer, and then it's going to get captured by mine, so we can have the cameras and all that kind of stuff. Like, because I'm going to have 2 motion tracking cameras. I'm going to have studio lights and all that kind of stuff. It's a big production. It's going
to be a production and not an actual real capture of Saturn.
So his computer is going to do all the capturing. My computer is going to be broadcasting in so that everybody else can see it for the live stream. So that's the only function my computer is literally just to capture his computer and then slap it on an overlay. And then
again, why are you overlaying it? Why are you overlaying it?
So by overlay, I use OBS, which is Open Broadcast Studio, which is that's just what we call scenes and sources and stuff like that. Is an overlay. So we're not actually overlaying anything. It's like I'm gonna have like on my computer it's just broadcasting. It's just broadcasting to the stream. Right. So it's gonna look very similar to what my streams look like now.
But something with the coding. Why are you covering something?
Why am I what? I'm not no. So like I just explained, overlay is just a term that we use for OBS and video editing software, but I'm not editing any images. I'm literally just streaming live what his computer is seeing in a more theatric way.
Why don't you use the cell phone, put it on the eyepiece and record it?
Because Mikey, when that's not a good camera to be using when you're using like a $20,000 telescope, right?
Again,
So
I
like,
don't need a $20,000 telescope to lie to people. I can use my binoculars just fine.
well, so I'm gonna let you backtrack that for a second. You just said that you lied to people with your binoculars. So
No, I said
I
I
won't hold
don't
you to
lie.
that because oh, you don't lie. All right, all right. So yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight, and I implore that you join us. I
Wow,
would
I
love
can't
to
wait
see.
for the garbage. I can't wait for the garbage. Do you
Yeah,
you
so
know that they're not rocks in space, right? They're lights.
yeah, so that's actually what we're observing. We're seeing, we're watching Titan go across, move in front of the sun to cast a shadow onto Saturn. Right. So we're
From where?
watching
What,
us. We're
the shadow
watching
from what?
Titan cast Titan, the moon.
But the shadow from the light from the sun?
Yes. Yeah. So Saturn is on the other side of the sun, which is why it's so illuminated. Right. So why we can see it in the night sky.
That's hilarious. I can't wait.
Perfect. So you can't wait. So you'll be there. At least come in chat. At least be in chat. At
Yeah, I
least
love
watch the
watching.
stream.
I don't get you guys. I don't know why you just can't be honest with people. I just don't get it. Why do you need a
This is our
$10,000
attempt of being
telescope?
honest, Mikey.
No, you're not. You're not honest ever. No.
This is what we're doing to get evidence that
Okay.
Saturn and Titan, its
When
moon,
you're out
are
there,
are a
record.
solid object.
When you're out there tonight, when Orion's belt comes around later at night, whenever it comes, record individually each star in Orion's belt, the three that make up the pyramids in Giza. Okay, record those individually and show me what they look like. While you're
Yeah,
out.
I'm afraid we're not going to be able to do that
Yeah,
tonight.
exactly. I know that's good. I know you can't do it. Why can I
well,
do it? Why can I do it?
well, that we'll leave that for you to do, Mikey. But what we're doing tonight is we're
I've already
watching.
done it, man. I've already done it. See, I've done this stuff. I've recorded Venus as
perfect.
itself.
So we don't need to. So why don't you at the same time look southeast?
Yeah.
And take out your binoculars and
Only if the
watch.
sky is clear. Of course, you're assuming the sky's going to be clear, right?
Yeah, there's going to be no clouds in the sky.
Yeah, no clouds. That doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit.
Well, I mean,
It doesn't mean nothing. So you got to get rid of all the humidity in the air and all the dust particles, all the
see with the I mean, even background, even light pollution isn't even a factor here because of how good the telescope
is. With it, but the telescope should go right through it.
So what I'm saying is that's not going to cause an issue with the equipment that we're using. So
you guys,
so we don't need to worry about dust and humidity, all that kind of stuff when it comes to actual like a telescope.
When you take pictures of your wedding, you throw up a bunch of dust and cow farts in front of the picture before you take a picture of you and your wife, right?
Yeah. So we're not standing. So unfortunately, Saturn isn't like 5 to 10 feet away from the telescope.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the sun.
It's actually like a couple 100 million miles away.
I'm going to take something that's on the other side of the sun, but it's in the dark sky. You guys are hilarious.
Keep that energy for tonight.
I'll have it all right. Hilarious.
So Mikey, what do you get? Okay, so what is so I just to move topics here a little bit. I'm very curious. What's the first thing you're gonna do with your newfound riches? What's the first thing you're gonna do?
That's good. You know that I'm gonna win, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're gonna win, Mikey.
So probably help out other people that need help. Obviously.
I mean, I need a new car. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Mikey.
you need to lose some weight first. If you can lose 60 pounds, I'll buy you a new car. How about that?
Really? Well, that really?
Guaranteed. I don't like when people aren't healthy. Or just
all right, perfect. All right, so I actually weigh 252 pounds right now. So
if you get down to 200, how tall are you? 5'10"?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got to get down to 200. Yeah.
All right, 200. You got it. 200. I get a new car from Mikey. All right. Yeah. Boom, stamped in. But I just got to the daycare, man. You take it easy, but
right away you're picking reds up at the daycare.
No. No, Jesus Christ,
Where's
that was
Red?
good. I
Oh,
like it.
hold on. Let me get his milk and cookies.
I'm not going to see Reds until 9:30 tonight. All right, man. You take it easy. All right. I'll hopefully see you in chat tonight.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right. Bye, Mikey.
Yeah. These guys are clueless. Just clueless, man. Oh my God. They're recording something on the other side of the sun. Okay, here. No, that doesn't even work. Here, hold on. We got to turn this on. I'm lighting up the back of my head with the sun, okay? So Jupiter is at the wall. Jupiter is at the wall, guys. It's behind the sun. Woo. And I'm facing this way to record the night sky. Oh, these guys are just... Let's open my new kettle. How about that? Drunk the Bunk Show is picking up Red's rhetoric at the daycare because that's where he goes for 6 hours a day in between 9 and 3. I like my new cap, huh? Is that a good cap? Just in case I fall on my head due to the spin? Due to the spin of the earth? Jazzy. User manual. What the hell? If you don't know how to use a fucking kettle, you got problems. Alrighty. My other one has so you push down on two separate parts, like half the moons. You push down and you squeeze and pull up the lid, but you push down now and nothing happens. The buttons stick, and then I gotta like smack the side to get them to pop up, and then it just doesn't work. So I'm like, whatever. The thing's freaking 20. Oh, that kettle's a little old in relation to being new. Not a kettle from the 60s or the 50s or 60s. I'm talking in relation to, I feel still like I got that thing on my head. These guys are freaking hilarious. They know nothing. And layering, we need to put it through 14 different computers. Just record the damn thing. That's all you got to do. Wow. I'm going to have one of those telescopes one day. See, even he agrees that I'm going to win. Well, why wouldn't I? That's why they're fighting for whatever they're fighting for. I'm going to go I can't do that. I'm going to protest. I don't know what I'm doing, actually. What is this? Please. Attendance of appointment. What is this? Please see attendance of appointment later. Oh, this. Good. Finally. Okay, good. I was trying to look up that app. Maybe I know. Lightning, did you check out that app? Is there a cost to it? I can't remember what it was called. What? Get out of here. What is this shit? These guys are freaking hilarious. They need to set up and get their fancy equipment. I just stand outside. I set up my equipment in 45 seconds, a minute, and I'll record the Milky Way. That's just what I do. It's right there. We need to go. What did I want to show them? Oh, yeah, Jupiter. or sat. We're gonna look at whatever fucking planet it is, wandering star, of course. Let me look up some. I gotta find a picture here, guys. Just give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm then gonna take a screenshot of these later. Well, I already know what they look like. I don't even have to. Here. I'll let you guys see them because we need to need a new car. Hey, you lose 60 pounds and stop drinking? There's more subsections to this agreement. You've got serious issues that need to be fixed. Buy a Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Wilderness. What am I doing? All right, guys. So let's go over to here. These are the so-called planets of whichever, Jupiter. So let's figure out which ones they are. Is this a Europa? Low or whatever that is, granny maid, and whatever this one is over here. This is the glow coming off of the so-called rock in the space. I think I've got oops. Got that one, and I have another one. This one. Where's the other one? No, that's a video. Oh, let's look at this one anyways. Okay, so for those of you who are not aware of the frickin' firmament, okay, we're going to look at it as of right now that the star Sirius is connected to right here. If you think space is a thing, you've got a problem. Yes, so this is the star. Both of these pictures are the exact same star. This one was in the southeast, and this isn't. Well, yeah, this was more east, and this was more southwest. I would say more west, more south than west at that point in time during the recording. And so, yeah, we've got a problem here with these damn rights. I'm not sure how you guys figure this is chromatic aberration. We've got straight angles, a cup, another straight angle, more straight angles. See more in the back. See. Oh, I need some tin snips and some paint or fingernail polish, which I have lots of, but I don't have lots of paint, but so yeah. And then see, you can see even, I just noticed that today, you can see that there's a flat edge here, like over here. This is four-sided, guys. This is like a cube, and you cut open the cube and put some energy through it, absolutely. I'm having a good day today, guys. I'm telling you, man. Of course I'm going to win. So why do you guys keep doing what you're doing then? I'm proving that space is fake. So good luck. But they keep doing their YouTube channel for some reason. I don't know. So what do we got here? We've got some fancy dancy pictures here, guys. I could show you Polaris if I can find my better picture. I've got some pretty cool pictures here, guys. Let's go over to there's the picture I was looking for. So this is Jupiter through the binoculars. This purple and green, yes, could be chromatic aberration or color fringing, or whatever you want to call it. But it does not change the shape of this wandering star. And again, this is the first moon to the left and continuing on with that other picture. I should do a screenshot. Actually, let's do that. Let's grab that picture, close that down. And can I do this again? Let's grab this one there. I've always wanted to do this. We ought to put them side by side and do a screenshot. And then we'll grab this one. Oops. So let's line that up. Grab this one. There. Do a screenshot, get rid of that bad boy. And put them side by side. There we go. Now we can show you something. So this is Jupiter and the moon's beside it. Of course, we'll have to compare what they show us in their computer generated software, putting through two computers. They just can't record it naturally. Not sure why. So there you go, folks. This is Jupiter and the moons. Okay, I love these pics. It's evidence you all don't have a clue. Exactly. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, let's go back to the chat here. So what I'm doing is beyond everybody's comprehension, okay? Even truthers, because they think stars are in water. No. The water is above the firmament, like the shingles of your house are above the roof. They're not below the freaking ceiling hovering there. Water doesn't hover, okay? Unless you're using fake water on the ISS. So look, folks, open your eyes and do some thinking, okay? Think, like, take these so-called pictures that people show you with their stupid P1000 and observe it. Look at it, stare at it, watch the video over and over and over again. Think about what you're watching, because I'm the only one who has figured out that they're bullshit. at least until the skies clear up, which is hardly ever. Oh, there's no clouds in the sky. We're going to take our $10,000 telescope and poop our pants, and Reg Rhetoric is going to eat his milk and cookies at the daycare center. So I don't get it. he thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, Reg Rhetoric has to go on a timeout. Yeah, he's on a timeout. Yeah, see those numbers? I'm not going to bring up anybody's issues, but I'm just saying he threw out an interesting number there back a while ago. Anyways, yeah, I went to observatory southwest of here a couple of hours ago. A couple of hours from here, I should say. A couple of hours ago. Yeah, what am I going to see in the day? Nothing. But maybe you could see something in the day. If I had a $10,000 or $20,000 telescope, I'm wondering if it is. Well, I would be recording the firmament if I had a $10,000 telescope, because I don't lie to people. I don't need to hook up my computer to it. I would hook up my phone and record what I see through the telescope. Mule fan, what's happening? He brought up a thing that I wanted to show you. Brought up, I had shown these before. That was when I had a little bit of weight. So this is my headshot that I used for what I used for when I was acting on the History Channel many years ago. So there you go. And here's my number doesn't matter here because my number's changed 100 times over. So there's part of my acting resume there. And the other part, special skills, and a few names underneath of it. And this is an email from, this is kind of going off. No, that's not an email. Kirk Talent Agencies. I don't even remember this. Anyways, here's an email from, what's on this other jazz? Here's one little short paragraph coming from, I will give you the first name. Oh, that's from, I thought that was from Brenda. This is from Catherine. I'm not going to give her last name, my agent. Now that I'm willing to represent you, it would be advisable if you want to do this to get training in filming and acting, as you have been selected due to the fact that you show some natural ability and now just needs to be developed. We can talk more about training and getting professional pictures when I have more time to do that, which I've obviously done because I've already been through all that process. I've got this is just a photocopy of my headshot, and yeah. So that's what I was doing years ago, doing some acting on the History Channel and stuff like that. Because there's been a few people that have mentioned my headshot in one of my streams. I always take this when I go traveling, just in case I feel the need to drop off my headshot somewhere, meaning to the States or Vancouver. I'm better than I was. I skipped a couple of Mikey's live streams because I got so tired of all the bickering and fighting. Yeah, no kidding. We got Sammy, Mule Fan. Who else is here? We got Matthew, God of Thunder. I think I'm going to be finished here soon. Yeah, because I want to phone Lightning. I need to see. This is the whole thing. The only reason why McToon is out there, Red's Rhetoric, the Drunk Debunk Devil, Simon Dan, all of these guys with these channels, their main, this is why they've been hired or put their channels out there. They're uncomfortable with the information and they know we're right. It's just like a little 12-year-old coming up to me and arguing. Okay? I don't need to hear his side of the story because I know I'm 100% correct. You know, and they're just and they do nothing. All they do is talk and bicker about nothing because they have no content. If the globe was real, they would be having hundreds of videos recording the curvature. They would be out there documenting their measurements of 10, 20, 30, 50 miles. And saying, yes, look, there's 8 inches here, and there could be maybe the 8 inches isn't exactly right. Maybe it's 7 inches, maybe it's 9 inches, but they haven't even explained that or done those experiments showing anything, nothing. They just come on my show or go on their show, repeat my live stream, make fun of me of what? I could take any of the Globies channels to court all at the same time. They would have no content of their own, no experiments of their own, nothing. I don't even know why they would even show up at court. I have 15 SD cards of my own footage providing proof of the freaking flat earth. I have my computer is almost expired due to all the documented shit on the computer of my actual recorded footage of the stars and the firmament. I'm not making this up. I don't edit my shit. I present it as it comes to me. Like I showed you at the beginning of this live stream, the new pictures of Orion's Nebula, a big long line in the top left-hand corner, along with other lines and surface. The surface is there. That's a problem for these lying pieces of rat shit out there. Okay? I don't lie to you. I have no reason to. I'm out there attacking the government, and this is why everybody's so concerned with me, what I'm doing with my lawsuit. McToon phones me all the time. What's the update? What's the update? When there is an update, I ain't giving you shit. Because when there's an update, we're meeting at the office, and I'm going to be going to the bank or banks because there's going to be so much money that I'll have to put in different multiple banks. And then I will come home and start my new lawsuit for NASA. And that will be absolutely hilarious. Okay? So I wish everybody luck on believing in falsified lies when you've done nothing to record stars or the firmament or anything that I've done, measured with a laser Nothing but flatness out here. Anything east of the Rocky Mountains is a plane, measured plane. See, my arm is a plane. It's not flat like a table because there's a hump right here. It's called a wrist, right? Maybe my knuckles might adjust a little bit, but basically it's a plane. My arm is not, if I could bend my bone here, it's not curved, okay? It's measured a plane, okay? If my arm was 10 miles long, at some point it's going to curve. If there was curvature, doesn't exist, okay? When you have pilots stating that it's flat, just wake the F up, man. Mikey Headroom. For more space for the money. Yeah, but then whatever. But, and like, I'm serious. I'm going to be like this in the room. I've mentioned this at the beginning of the live stream. I'm going to the donut shop before I go to the meeting. I'm going to pick up a dozen chocolate donuts. And I'm going to show them what a real black hole looks like. More or less brown hole, but maybe I'll just spray paint one of the donuts as a black hole. And the remaining 11 donuts, they can keep for themselves. So they can do whatever they want with them. Oh, boy. This is hilarious. And you know what? When I go see my lawyer, so I've been through 3 lawyers at the same office. I started with one lady. She put up with me for one visit because I had like 6 or 8 magazines of stars and space magazines, and I folded them out and I set them on her desk. I said, "This is a cartoon. This is CGI, Photoshop. Everything you see on your desk is falsified." And she didn't want to see me after that. So then I went over to the other female lawyer in the office. I saw her like maybe 3, 4 times. And then now she's done with me. Now I'm talking to the other younger fellow in the office. I made him uncomfortable within that one meeting again. I showed him Google's version of Venus. And then I showed him my real picture of it. You should have seen his face. He wasn't happy, okay? It made him uncomfortable. I don't know, man. It's freaking hilarious. And yeah, so did I even get an email yet back? I probably get one later in the week or something. So hopefully I don't have to adjust my papers anymore. If I do, I will. I found out a very easy way of typing up my documents and verifying what I'm talking about. And the next step is, after they verify everything is good, like I said, they send me the link and I pay for the services. And sky's the limit. No pun intended. Actually, the pun is intended. So, yeah, some of our telescopes can't see into the future. That's funny. These guys, so that's 9:30. That's like 7:30 my time. They're recording. I don't even know what they're doing. They're so weird. How do you record Jupiter when it's supposed to be on the other side of the sun? When it's right there in the east sky? Whatever, guys. Jupiter and Venus were in the same sky the last couple of weeks, side by side or within a week or whatever they were. They were side by side. That's the point. One or the other has to be millions and millions and millions of miles away from each other, but yet they're side by side in the night sky. When one is supposed to be on the other side of the so-called planet, should not even come anywhere close to Venus. Nowhere. We shouldn't even see Venus in the sky at all. Oh, frick. It's a good day. It's a good day. Can anybody remember what app that was? I can't even. I was going to try to do that, but there's always like a million things on my mind when Blabbermouth comes on. So, these guys, I wish I could go there. I really do. I want to see what they're doing. I'm the only one that would show you what reality is. Why do you need 2 or 3 different computers? Are you kidding me? And they need to overlay shit. You're already manipulating your shit. Go out and record it without anything. Well, you need specific equipment. No, I do not. My binoculars are designed for recording the stars, recording the night sky. They're made for astronomy. Shut up. Just shut up. I need a few dozen computers. Yeah, that's what I do. I grab this computer and the computer on the floor, and then I hook up the HDMI cables to my binoculars, and then I have 14 filters that I put on top of this thing, and I overlay stuff, and I manipulate shit, and I change the graphics on my laptop because I can see the stars through my laptop window, or it's presented on there, and I put some overlaying stuff on there, and then I put my anus on it. Boom, right there. Oh, and they're so like at least drunk. Even Mike's excited about it. Are you kidding me? Anyways. Yeah, I think I'm finished, guys. We've been going 2.5 hours. I think I phoned whoever needed to phone. Did I write that shit down? I'll probably have to go back and whatever, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to hang out now and relax until I got to go drive around everybody. So anyways, have a good one, guys. We had a good live stream. That's not the point. Yeah, peace out, guys. I'm out of here. Keep the truth going, boys and girls.